Everyone! Now that we've finished the last year's national exam review, I've prepared something special for you. Let's have fun while learning and take our English to the next level. Here's what's in store for you: a fun activity to practice the past tense, an engaging task to explore the future tense, a quick and helpful review of language functions. So get ready to learn, enjoy, and shine! Now we'll start with our first activity on the learning apps. You'll review the past tense by choosing the correct verb form in a fun selection of exercises. It's easy, helpful, and a great way to refresh your memory. Task 1. Choose the right option. Before beginning, we notice here that we have yesterday. Okay, so the text begins with a time indicator which indicates the past tense. So, what we are going to use? The past, okay? So, yesterday, the weather, we have 3 options: was, is, or will be. What are we going to choose? Was. Good job. So, yesterday, the weather was nice and warm at Elmer City. Gumbel and his parents Nicole and Richard. What are we going to choose? Decides, decide, or decided? Decided. Well done. To visit the city, we have was, is, or where. Let's pay attention to the noun here. It's in the plural. Okay, so special documents. So we have to use was or where. Which one is correct according to you? Where. Good job. So there were special documents in many markets. They will go, went, or go to the jewelry market. Okay, so which one? They will go, went, or go? Of course, went. Okay, because went is the past tense of go. So they went to the jewelry market where his mother bought a golden necklace. Which one? Of course, bought. Bought is the simple past of buy. Then they visited, visit, or to visit. Of course, visited. The music shop and Richard offer, or offered. Of course, offered him a nice guitar. Gumbel was, is, or will be thrilled. Of course, was. At midday, they all have, has, or had. They. Okay, so all had. Lunch at the restaurant. Before they go, goes, or went back home. Of course, went. Because went is the past of go. So before they went back home, Richard bought, or will buy a pair of shoes. Of course, bought. Bought is the past of buy. All the family had, have, or will have. Of course, had. A great day, but spent, the first one with D, the second with T, or spending a lot of money. Of course, spent. Spent is the past of spent. Good job. Next, we'll move on to the future tense. You'll pick the right option in a similar activity, and don't worry, I've included a quick reminder of the rules to help you out. In this activity, you are going to choose the right option. Okay, let's start. This is a conversation between Adam and Sarah. Hello, Adam. Hi, Sarah. Now we are going to choose the right option between these three. So, what shall we use? Did you do? Will you do? Or do you do next week? Which one is the right one? What did you? Will you? Do you? Okay, we have here a time indicator which is next week. So we are going to use the future tense. Good job. So, will you do next week? Good. Now let's see together the rule of the future. We have different ways of talking about the future. We often use will plus verb in the bare infinitive. For the question, we have to change the order of will and the person. We have will plus pronoun plus verb plus question mark, of course. Next week, I will go, went, or go to London with my family. So here we have a time indicator, which is next week, okay? And next week refers to the future tense, of course. So we are going to use the future. So next week I will go, good job, to London with my family. Where did you stay? Where will you stay? Or where do you stay? Which one is correct? Remember that we are talking about the future. So where will you stay, of course. Good job. Well done. I spent, will spend, or spent 3 days in a hotel and 3 other days in a camp. Which one is correct? Spent, will spend, or spent. Well done. Will spend is the correct option. So I will spend 3 days in a hotel and 3 other days in a camp. That's great. I will wish, wishes, or I wish you a great trip. Which one is correct? I wish you. Good job. So this is general, so we use the simple present. Let's remember together the rule of the simple present. With the pronouns I, you, we, and they, we just add the verb. But with he, she, it, we add the verb and we add the s of the third singular pronoun. Okay, don't forget the s with he, she, and it. Be careful. Thanks. We met, will meet, or meet next month. We notice here that we have next month as a time indicator. So, automatically we will use will meet. Good job. So, thanks. We will meet next month. Goodbye. Now, let's review some useful language functions. You'll read short sentences and underline the correct answer. This will help you use English more confidently in real-life situations. Task 3. Choose the appropriate function of the underlined expression. Let's start. Let's go to the cinema. The function of let's here is expressing invitation, expressing suggestion, expressing obligation, or expressing advice. Which one is correct? So let's here. The function is, what is it? Is suggestion. Expressing suggestion. Good job. Next. You should eat healthy food. The function of should here, greetings, asking about price, expressing advice, expressing obligation. Which one is correct? So we use should to express or to give an advice. So here, should, the function of it is expressing advice. Good job. Next. You must do your homework. So, what's the function of must here? Expressing suggestion, expressing surprise, expressing advice, or expressing obligation. Of course, expressing obligation. Good job. Next. How much is 1 kilo of strawberries? Asking about distance, asking about price, asking about duration, or greetings. Which one is correct? Of course, asking about price. Well done. Have a fantastic time improving your English. Good luck and enjoy.